Yes, he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the one spot. Now here's Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Young. There's the pass to Hunter. Now here's Collins. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pushing it up. The finish. Here's Mitchell. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Bogdanovich against Collins. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Bogdanovich with the screen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Herder. There's the drive. Rebound, Utah. Conley feeling it out. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert dishes to Conley. O'Neal passes to Conley. Now here's Gobert to the right side. Here's O'Neal. And the shot falls short this time. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Young kicks to Capella. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz with another miss.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Kicks it out to Collins. Sinks the triple.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. High post try for 3. Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Collins in the post. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Stolen by Michael Conley. There's O'Neal with the 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Collins. That shot off.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Here's Young. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jacks up a 3. Herder, no good. Jazz leading by 4. Bogdanovich with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Kicks it to O'Neal from the arc. Driving the lane, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 4. And
all right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. The guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. Here's Young. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the win. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
On defense, the Jazz. And a deep 3 from Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play
sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Greg to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes all 3.
4th selection back in the 07 draft, Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
And here's Young. He's got 5. Here's Herter. Takes a 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here is O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
At the ball.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young taking his time here. The pass to Hunter. In the corner, Collins with it. To the middle. The kick out to Young. On the clock. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Utah leading by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
2 points. That one goes.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert. That one falls. Gobert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Here's Herter. And the 3 ball is good. Herter's got 5.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Gobert. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Herter. Capella with it. Capella with a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. .24 seconds left in the first half. Clock is at 3. Young from outside. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Young from deep 3-point range. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Whiteside. Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Gay kicks to Whiteside. Gay passes to Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by Jang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Five on the clock. Here's Whiteside. Atlanta with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Feeds to Bogdanovich and stolen by Gay. Here's Pascal. Finished off the break. Pascal's got the first basket of the second half here for Utah.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Utah leading by 4. 3 from Gay. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Your chance. dancers. Give the hand, fans, jazz dancers.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Gay outside. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Average shooter from behind the arc, but Rudy Gay, crucial for his confidence sometimes to knock down shots like that.
Outside Bogdanovich. Passes to Chang. Gallinari in the corner. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Whiteside at his size is a super tough cover for the defense, which is why they resort to fouling.
And so he hits both. The Hawks trail by 9. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Gallinari. Kicks to Chang. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Right, the pass to Chang. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Gomez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for the Hawks, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Gallinari in the corner. And they get it. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States. Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Bogdanovich passes to Luwawu. Hernan Gomez against Gallinari. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Jazz leading by 9. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pascal, the pass to Gay. Drives to the hoop. Here's Hernan Gomez. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Goes back up. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Rebounded by the Hawks. Up top right. He's covered by Whiteside. Here's Luwawu, and that one is hammered home.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Gay outside. Puts up a 3. Clarkson finds Hernan Gomez. And there's the drive. Whiteside up top. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Wright. Back to Whiteside. Here's Pascal. Another miss by Utah. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pascal with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Whiteside. And stolen by Wright.
Jazz ball. Jordan.
For Atlanta, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Team foul.
Free throw drops for Wright.
For Atlanta, Delon Wright. 2 shots.
And so Wright nails both of them. We've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz lead by 5.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Back to Young. Driving in. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Capella.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young dishes to Capella. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 7. Inside. And the rejection by Collins. And he gets it back. Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Young against Conley. Young outside. Passes it to Herter. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. And with that shot, the Jazz lead has got back down to 5 points in the make from Herter.
Herter very comfortable taking that big shot.
And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert down low. Capella's there. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Mitchell outside. Here he goes. Oh.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Young passes to Capella. Mitchell right side. Collins looking around. And no good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. And they'll get another chance. To the paint. Here's Capella. Young outside. For 3. Atlanta again missing. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's O'Neal. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Shot by Collins, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Jazz.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Rudy Gobert.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And the Hawks with possession. They trail by 7. Launches a 3. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Now Conley. And so it's Utah who strike 5 with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
Tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant.
This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Here's Paul. Fires the 3, and that's good. Devin Booker for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's O'Neal driving to the basket. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Paul. Tries to spin move to the paint. Here's Ayton. Shoots from the right block. And no good, trying to use the glass. Mitchell drives in. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Another shot. And he lays it in.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Ball against Conley. Outside Booker. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Booker's got 5.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. No good on the triple. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has a chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got his second bucket on the night.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Outside Paul. Mitchell against Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Mitchell. With the drive. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Booker. Paul passes to Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovic with it. Covered by Crowder. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. 3-pointer, O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Paul against Conley. Back to Booker. Launches it. O'Neal pulls it in.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
The Suns clear it. And he's all alone. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's the 3. Booker against Mitchell. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Bridges passes to Booker. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
The three from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Jazz out in front. They're up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Bogdanovic against Crowder. Back to O'Neal. Good work defensively by Crowder.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
From deep, Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker fires from way outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Paul passes to Ayton. Knocks it loose. Here's the break from downtown. O'Neal misses.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Booker finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. And Booker gets double teamed. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sail.
Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing they've done well is getting after shooters. They've closed out well and have a lot of blocks at half because of it.
Bridges passes to Paul. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Inside, here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Pass to Booker. Minute 20 left in the first half. And Ayton with the stuff.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Utah. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's O'Neal. Gobert with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ayton passes to Booker. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Utah with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Paul against Conley.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Down by 12. Pass to Paul. He takes it in. Outside for Booker. 4 on the clock. Over Gobert. No good. Off the front rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Utah. Now. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
These weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. And then it's Landry Shamet, then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in. Utah has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Clarkson up top on the take, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for House. Pass to Shamet. Outside Johnson. Clarkson against Holiday. Back to Johnson. To the middle. Stolen. Oh, there's the alley. Craig with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And McGee with the stuff.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Pass to Gay. And here's Whiteside. Back to Gay. Now here's Pascal. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jacks up a 3. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Pascal. Gay's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Out to the wing. McGee passes to Johnson. Here's Holiday. And that one comes up a bit short. Utah's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Pascal. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Craig finds McGee. Here's Shamet, defended by Gay. Clock at 6. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Pass to Gay. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the shot goes in. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Clarkson, right side. Pass to Gay. Hernan Gomez on the wing. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Craig.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Holiday passes to Johnson. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pascal passes to Clarkson. Pulls it. The Suns clear it.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Craig finds McGee. Fader on the way. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McGee's got 6.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Clarkson against Holiday. Gay outside. And there's the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Still a big-time athlete, even with all that mileage on him. Rudy is quick. The defense late to rotate.
Both free throws good from Gay. Boy, the Suns are struggling. 58 seconds left in the third. Pass to Johnson. Driving in. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Outside for Booker. Knocked away and stolen by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bogdanovich. And a nice finish on the layup. 7 points in the game.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Paul passes to Bridges. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet. And he takes the hit.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Hits the three-pointer.
But this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Pass to O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot is off. He gets it up. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Utah, leading by 17 at the end of the period.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Utah has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Mitchell misses. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
It's blocked by Gobert. Mitchell finds Conley. Now Bogdanovic, covered by Crowder. Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Mitchell, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, the Suns shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Conley against Paul. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell up top. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
And here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Tries again. Ooh, Ayton with the block. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker hits the trifecta.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Now Mitchell. Going inside. They grab their own miss.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Here's Ayton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now Conley. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And it's good for 2.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
Paul passes to Booker. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here they come. Pass to O'Neal.
In the game, 2 minutes.
To the middle. Stolen by Booker. Who poked away. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Mitchell.
First team foul.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Booker.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah.
One thing that stood out is how much of their scoring has come off the turnovers they caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Paul against Conley. Here he goes. He's off on the layup.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Booker with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Paul, inside, deflects the pass. Crowder, the pass to Ayton, 5 on the clock. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. Ayton finds Booker. Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Over Paul. And another miss by Utah. Here's Phoenix. They've got a 13-2 run going. Booker. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
To the inside. And Ayton with the stop.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Conley. And so it's Utah with the W.
That's the end of
It
the
ends
game.
up being a fairly easy road win.
Outdoors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Young for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Booker left side. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Booker's got the opening field goal of the game for the Suns.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Here's Young. Gets an open look and hits.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Paul looking around. Passes it to Booker. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Crowder. No good. Shot missing. Hunter with some nice defense. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go, or he's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Paul after Clint Capella's bucket. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Pass to Booker. The train. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Paul with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bridges, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
No good from Booker. Right side, Collins. Shoots it. And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter, an efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. Here's Herter. Rejected by Booker. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Ayton. To the paint, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
There's a screen by Collins. Back to Young. Driving inside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish play.
Ball against Young. Ball outside. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Now, here is Young. Here's the screen. Now the pass to Herter. Over Paul. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker the pass to Bridges, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
Young from outside. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Paul. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Ball against Young. Herder passes to Collins. The kick out to Young. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Young from deep 3-point range. Capella, the pass to Herder. Young for 3, frames the 3-pointer. Young's got 5 now. Paul with the ball. Booker outside. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, walking down the middle. Phoenix leading by 6. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Passes it to Herder. Capella with a screen on Booker. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And here is Paul. Pass to Booker from past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3. Yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Herder. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Here's Capella. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Collins, a screen on Paul. Young with no one around. Kept alive.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Clock at 6. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
So it's Phoenix now. Bridges dishes to Ayton. It's good. Ayton's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. He's so willing to give it up to an open guy.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. 2 pointers off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's good for 2.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Paul after the basket by Atlanta. And the pass to Ayton. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Great open look there. Booker's got 18 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Young from deep three-point range. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Paul. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Booker in the corner. 3-pointer. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks off.
And so it's Devin Booker. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Gallinari. DeJuan Wright is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And Bogdanovich kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Suns leading by 18. Craig with it. Now Wright defending. Passes it to Shamet. Over Wright. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Suns, Landry Shamet. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's the Hawks ball. Here's Wright. Gallinari outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Holiday, the pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Craig kicks to Johnson. And he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right against Holiday. From 18 feet away. That one wide left. Suns leading by 23. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Llewellyn. No points in the game yet for him. Three-pointer right from beyond the arc and then some.
Well, DeLon Wright has now learned how to operate in the pick and roll, and he is exceptional, thinking like a scorer.
Holiday dishes to McGee. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shamet the pass to Craig. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. They get a hand on it and stolen by Wright. And the dunk by Wright.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Timeout. Hands your Atlanta Hawks down.
Suns leading by 13. Ball outside. Dish now to Bridges. He kicks to Booker. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Young against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 24.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Huerter. Takes it inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Huerter's got his third bucket of the night. Pass to Paul. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it to Ayton. Again, Phoenix.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Young fires away from outside. The long-distance three is buried. Young's got 11 points.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker finds Paul. Booker looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The three, Hunter deflects the pass. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Hawks trail by 15. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Count that bucket. Booker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns.
It has not mattered one bit what the defense has sent to Devin Booker tonight. He is cooking.
Nailed from three-point land.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Ball against Young. Booker outside. Back to Paul. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Booker outside. He dishes it to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Suns leading by 16. The drive by Paul. Bridges outside. And Young comes over to help. Here's Paul. That shot misses. Hunter with some nice defense. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Young for 3. Hey, Crowder pulls it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
First team foul.
Here's Young. Capella with a screen on Paul.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Paul outside. And Capella sends it back. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 5. 16 feet away.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Gets it to Paul. The bucket from Herter.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Suns leading by 15. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hunter finds Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. Capella with a screen on Crowder. Collins passes to Capella.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man, gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The pass to Herter. A three. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On its way from Young for two, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
And so Young nails them both. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Al Paul. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Booker outside. Fires the three. Rebound by the Hawks. From deep. That one doesn't drop. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
rebounders on both sides.
Here we go.
They should be very physical out there.
Yeah, we should put on some elbow pads. It might make its way over here to the announcer's booth, BA. These are strong teams that like to mix it up physically.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Clock at 6. And Young, here we go. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Bogdanovic, no good. Right side Herder. Up and in on the layup.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Pass to Mitchell. About a minute played here so far in the first. The shot no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Conley against Young. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. Hey, rejected by Capella.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Comes up empty down low. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And they're on the break. The three from Mitchell. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Back to Herder. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Herder defending. The drive by Mitchell. Gobert with it. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Outside Young. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. Drives to the hoop. Collins finds Hunter. From deep three-point range. They get it back. Second chance shot. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
You have to be careful. When you're throwing a cross-court pass, you really have to be quick and accurate.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Collins outside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Herder. Launches a three. The shot off that time. And Utah will come the other way. And here's Bogdanovic. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Clock at 4. And that misses. That would have put him up. Young, the pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Sinks the tray.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play
Let's get
is
off
under
in
review.
time or not.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top, leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Pass to Herter. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Pass to Herter. No one near him. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Collins against Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovic down low. Pass to Mitchell. Over Herter. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Collins. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Oh, deflected. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. Deflected.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Herter gets the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
The Jazz shooting just 37% in the game.
Your ATL Hawks Dancers Dance Team.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball.
One thing they've been able to do in the first half is control the ball. They've given it up only once. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to O'Neal. Into the lane. Here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Outside Herter. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Now Herter. Collins outside. Kept alive. Here's Capella. Second chance effort. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Down low. Gobert. Atlanta with a rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young can't hit. The Jazz shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Conley. It's stolen by Hunter. Young from long range. That one is off. So we conclude the first half. Hawks ahead, up by 7. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Kevin Herter really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got a Kongwu. DeLon Wright is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to a Kongwu. Back to Wright. Picked up by a Kongwu. It's stolen by Clarkson. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
That's tipped. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Wright attacking. A good look from Gallinari. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, Gallo almost pushes 7 feet, so he comes up with the offensive rebound and putback because of his size.
And for Utah, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great.
All right, fans, that was your ATL Hawks Dancers.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Driving inside. Tipped. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Gay. Gallinari inside. Soft touch off the glass. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside. Sinks the shot.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Wright against Clarkson. Back to Wright. Outside Bogdanovic. Wright on the left side. Over Clarkson. And it's Wright missing. Haskell inside. Hounded by Wright. Here's Clarkson. Pascal with it. Okongwu on him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Wright against Clarkson. Wright pass to Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovich into the lane. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu inside. Gaze there. Okongwu no good. Utah trailing here. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Bogdanovich passes to Wright. Gallinari with a screen on Gay. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The rebound by Whiteside. And here are the Jazz. They trail by 7. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Okongwu. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Bogdanovich from long range knocks down the long J. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wright against Clarkson. Tipped away. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Jazz substitution.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Conley on the attack. He gets it in there.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Collins. Poked loose. Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Young. And Young draws the double. Here's Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Capella's got his second basket.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell to the middle. Stolen by Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Yeah, great defensive focus gets Mitchell the steal, and he instinctively starts that fast break.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Hawks on top, up by... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Back to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Conley against Young. The three is up. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to O'Neal, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Hunter on the wing. Here he goes, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Mitchell into the lane. Goes back up. Here's Bogdanovich. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Herter can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Young against Conley. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's the second personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Hunter passes to Young. Puts up a three.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. It's kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And stolen by Herter. Outside Hunter. Pass to Collins. Back to Hunter. Now here's Capella. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Outside Young. Capella with it. Defended by Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. Young from long range.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the bottom.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Collins. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. There's 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. There's the block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms and quick off the deck.
The kick out to Young. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Capella, screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot. And connects from downtown.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Gobert inside. Guarded by Capella. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. The three. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting. Not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. Boy, a hard-fought.
should be a good one tonight, Steve. Two teams in the thick of the playoff conversation.
Kevin, the talent is there for both squads. This is where great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Paul right side over Conley, and it's Paul missing. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Paul passes to Booker. That 3 off the mark. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bridges with the steal. There's the pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. 18 feet out. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice shot from the wing.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell was too fast for bigger players to guard and overwhelmed smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Booker after the basket by Utah. Going inside. And it's Ayton missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And it's Conley penetrating and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, he's just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Jazz leading by 4. And here is O'Neal. Bridges with the board.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Paul's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Mitchell, a 3-ball. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. From outside the arc, the Jazz with another miss.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Booker. The shot will not fall. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Conley the pass to Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Ayton a screen on Conley. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Traps in the tray.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Now Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. With 3, Booker hits the 3-point bomb.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And Paul pulls it down.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
On the wing, Booker. Bogdanovich against Crowder. No good with the layup. Utah leading by 6. Mitchell in the corner. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Knocks it loose. And so it's Utah. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage number.
And your Jazz dancers. All right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in a small forward position. Paul with the ball, now defended by Gobert. And it's Ayton missing. Utah leading. Over to the left wing. Conley against Crowder. Conley into the lane. And that one, good.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Booker outside. Shoots the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Booker's got 6 points.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Booker.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Ball against Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Mitchell against Booker. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Shot clock at 6. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose. Out left to the wing. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Feeds to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. Paul kicks to Bridges. To the inside. Here's Ayton.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
Back to O'Neal. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Crowder. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bridges dishes to Paul. Kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Mitchell outside. To the middle, Gobert. Bucket is good. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Booker looking around. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And taken away by Paul. Here we go, one-on-one. Booker up top. Covered by Mitchell. No good from Booker.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Gobert. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to all.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Suns trail by 8. We've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Shamet from downtown. Connects from three-point range.
You love Shamit's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. Stolen by Holiday. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. There's the feed to McGee. Back to Johnson. Shamet with it. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Clarkson taking his time here. Hernan Gomez in the corner. No good from outside. Suns trail by 3. Shamet with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And the slam dunk by McGee.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Holiday against Clarkson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Clarkson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the pass again. Back to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. A steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Johnson's got the ball, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Pascal. Shamet the pass to McGee. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clarkson outside. Into the lane. Johnson with the block. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
It's Team Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Tries the spin move. And Holiday kicks to Craig. Pass to McGee. Back to Craig. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. And here's Johnson outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Down low to end the run. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there by Johnson.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for New Jersey.
Holiday against Conley. Holiday looking for an opening. Shamet kicks to Holiday. Johnson outside. Shamet on the wing. Holiday left side. Over Conley. No good off the back of the rim.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Holiday against Conley. And Holiday kicks to Shamet. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Mitchell with it. With the drive, they now take the lead. He's got 7.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. McGee finds Holiday. Back to McGee. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Holiday dishes to McGee. In the corner. Shamet with it. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Will it go? And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Got a hand on it. 3 quarters of play in a post-game here. Jazz out in front. They're up by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. Booker against Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert. Booker against Mitchell. And he drives in. That one good for 2.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Paul against Conley. Booker in the corner. Fires the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Paul surveying the floor. The pass to Booker. To the inside, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
A drive by Paul, and Phoenix with another turnover here. Jazz leading by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Conley against Paul. Booker in the corner. Takes the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Pass to O'Neal for the three. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Outside Crowder. Three-pointer. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 6. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley scanning the floor. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges dishes to Paul. Back to Bridges. Passes to Ayton. There's the triple. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Crowder. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't cash in. It's off. Inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud. You don't can't dance it. Time now to get up and get loud. The Jazz with the timeout.
For the win. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Suns, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Shot clock at 3. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Utah ball.
Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gobert against Ayton. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
The drive by Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Kicks it out to Paul. Driving inside. Good on the bucket.
Chris Paul did a nice job of using angles on that.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes previous plays. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you after the review, the ruling is over to the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bridges inside. Over by Conley. Paul outside. Back to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Now here's Booker. Down low. The kick out to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And here's Booker. So the Suns win it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't.
It's time to meet the starting five.
For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Young. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancers. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers dance team. Make some noise!
Paul with it. Down low. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to fly.
Right side, Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one on Young.
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Over Capella. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
And here's Young. Outside Herder. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Booker.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Outside Herder. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Paul. Stolen by Capella. Hunter with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Collins, and Collins with the slam.
Assisted.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Booker with it. Herder defending. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
The Suns need to get off a shot. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Outside Young. Outside Herder. The shot. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Booker for three. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Hunter on the wing. Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Now here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Booker to the middle. Ayton passes to Booker. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
Pass to Herder from the arc. Another three for Atlanta. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
They double team Paul. Bridges outside. Knocks down the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Paul against Young. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Now Paul. John Collins has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a player like Mikal Bridges. He's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Crowder with a screen. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Capella with a block. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Screen by Capella. Young, the pass to Collins. Going inside. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Outside Young. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Paul. Driving to the basket. Outside for Booker. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Herder. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And Aiden gets it to go. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that really read the floor. They understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Bridges outside. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Collins with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Paul with it. And it's Young picking him up. Paul shot is off. The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Hunter, good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Booker, good.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Outside Herter to the wing on the left. Here's Capella, shoots over Booker. Second shot opportunity. Capella can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And Crowder with the jam.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
Outside Herter, fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting for Atlanta,
And the second free throw is good.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, got a piece of it. And the Suns shooting at 30% here in the second. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. 40 seconds left in the first half. Young with it. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Now here's Young. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. Crowder with a steal. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Bridges. Hunter with some nice D. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you gotta like what John Collins has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
First team foul.
Pass to Holiday. The 3 is up.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his defense.
Takes it inside.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. incredible.
Outside Johnson. Three-pointer, no good.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Wright. About a minute played here in the second half. Misses from close range. It's Shamet on the wing. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Holiday. Inside. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Now Holiday. Out to Craig. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. In transition, here they come. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And they recover it. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Hawks.
He's off on the second. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Shamet. He drops it from range.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Right outside. Outside Bogdanovich. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Here's Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Right against Holiday. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Holiday. Craig finds Holiday. To the paint. Here's McGee. Rejected by Okongwu. Goes up again. Craig against Wright. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Suns trailing. McGee passes to Craig. Outside Holiday. Back to Craig. Misses the layup. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Bogdanovich into the... Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Outside Johnson. Back to Shamet. Right side Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's McGee. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Free throw no good for McGee. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Offensive board. Herder gets the bucket.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Shamet. Fires the three. Oh, almost had him. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that
Previous play is unfortunate.
but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're out.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he hits the first of three.
Make some noise!
And he's good on the second. And he makes all three.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Herter. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Hawks on top. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Hawks leading. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Back to Hunter. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And Crowder with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Outside Herter. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Capella, the pass to Collins. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Herter. Over Bridges. They get the rebound. Capella finds Collins. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Young. There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Ayton, the screen on Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Herter can't hit.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Yep, that one's good.
Listen, we know that Crowder's work ethic is tremendous, so in these opportunities, he's ready.
There's a screen. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Collins outside. And Collins with the slam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Paul passes to Booker. From deep 3-point range. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Capella finds Collins. The kick to Hunter. Back to Collins. Crowder with a steal. On the break. Here's Booker. The three from Ayton. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 4 rebounds now. Tipped. Paul with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Right side Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder right side. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Could we talk about body control? Well, right there, Collins showing how to maintain one's balance on that physical drive.
Ayton in the high post. He's against Capella. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. 3-pointer. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Herter. Young against Paul. And here's Capella. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
12 seconds left in the 4th. It's Bridges on the wing to take the lead. He's off from 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out for the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.